12 lessons in life most people learn too late. To live without regret sounds like a simple quote, however, it's harder to accept in reality. In fact, there are many lessons in life most people learn too late. It doesn't mean that people are at fault for realizing it after it happened. It's more because the lessons are often learned only after a misfortune occurs. If this is something that sounds interesting to you, then you definitely need to stay with me till the end of the video because we'll show you the 12 lessons that most people learn too late in life. Before we get started, please take a second to subscribe to the Brain Talk channel where you'll learn little-known facts about psychology and mindset that you didn't know existed before. So let's get started. Late life lesson number 12, not being present. The simple fact of life in the present is not as easy as it seems. Expectations and future goals often make people forget to enjoy the present. This happens a lot, especially to workers who spend more than half of their days working, focusing on the task at hand and believing that it will relieve misery in the future. This doesn't mean people can enjoy the present. Start being more aware of your surroundings, appreciate every little thing around you, and feel your breathing. Living in the present is really good for people to feel more content and at peace. Late life lesson number 11, settle for less. Security is a good thing to secure for the future. However, finding security for the present is likely to result in regret. Settling for less applies to many fields, from choosing a life partner to choosing a career. The urge to settle for less occurs because people, especially in their mid-20s, are experiencing a crisis of goals and are balancing passion and social expectations. Most often, people choose the latter because they want to fit in, only to regret their decisions later in life. Late life lesson number 10, holding back decisions. There's a saying that it's better to try than never fully know the experience. Some people experience fear and anxiety even to the level when these emotions cripple them. People are too afraid to take on an unfamiliar path or to try something new because they fear change. As a result, there's not any experience gained and we miss what could be a stepping stone that will take us to a better living situation. This is often one of the lessons in life people realize way too late. Late life lesson number 9, getting priorities right. More people will come into your life as you enter your teenage years and adulthood. You start making friends and eventually become independent. The sense of freedom and knowing we have so many people around us may lead to wrong priorities. We often prioritize friends more than family because we've been with our family since we were born and that presence is taken for granted. People eventually realize that parents and siblings don't live forever. Once they have had their time, only then do we regret not spending much time with them. Make sure not to discover this lesson in life later than you should. Late life lesson number 8, staying in a toxic relationship. Most people stay in a toxic relationship for various reasons. They may not want to lose a certain part of their lives when they decide to let go of a toxic relationship, either with a spouse or friend. Staying in a toxic relationship will only damage your mental health and lessen your chance to find happiness. If the person is not right for you, you may as well leave now while you still have a chance. Late life lesson number 7, caring too much about people's opinions. There are certain expectations built in society that expect each of us to turn into something that meets their standards. However, people are too unique and diverse. We cannot put all of them in the same box of the same category, otherwise not everyone will fit in the box. Sadly, so many of us care too much about other people's opinions, and instead of living our true selves, people wear masks. One of the lessons in life is that the facade is not worth the time, since no matter what people do, others will judge you. So it's better to be true to yourself. Late life lesson number 6, chasing money instead of knowledge. Being materialistic in a world where capitalism rules makes some people give up on education and go on their way to earn money for a living. While this choice is sometimes unavoidable, people learn later. And it is also important to pursue education and gain knowledge. Knowledge is essential to sustain life in the long term. While money does buy happiness, knowledge can help you manage your money to have even more happiness. Make sure you balance feeding your tummy and feeding your brain because learning is timeless. Late life lesson number 5, not having enough faith in fate. This is the case with people who are experiencing the low side of life. In this phase, people often think that there is no way out to solve their problems. In extreme cases, some people choose a permanent solution over a temporary problem. Fate, however, always has its way of turning the chaos back into order. Some problems are eventually solved. You either change or learn one of the precious lessons in life after overcoming the storm. Late life lesson number 5, being limited by age. In certain cultures, people are limited by age. The truth is, age is just a number. You can do anything without thinking you're running out of time. The time is entirely up for you to decide. Late life lesson number 3, not asking for help when you need it. Being independent surely is a great virtue. That doesn't mean you don't need anyone in your life. Ask for help if you really need it. You're not being a burden to people. In fact, some people are glad to know someone depends on them. Helping each other is proven to be very effective in improving a relationship, therefore don't hesitate to ask for help when it's necessary. Take it as one of the lessons in life you don't need to regret in the future. Late life lesson number 2, not traveling the world. Traveling the world has to be one of the best experiences anyone could have. While visiting another country provides a fresh view and scenery, the important lessons in life learned from traveling is the ability to appreciate and respect different cultures and perspectives. It opens the eyes to the unusual things we don't often find in our homeland. Therefore, before it is too late, plan to travel the world. Late life lesson number 1, not standing up for your beliefs. Are you afraid to speak up for what you believe in? Some people hold certain strong beliefs about certain causes. While you can see many people are being bold, others don't feel brave enough. They are being too careful about speaking out too loudly because they're anxious about the backlash it comes with. There's definitely nothing wrong with it, and it's relieving to stand up for your beliefs before you regret bottling them up. The bottom line is, regret is often inevitable, but time keeps flowing, so you have a chance to avoid not letting the lessons in life come too late. By recognizing all these regrets and lessons, you can make premeditated plans to make the best of your life. So to which life lessons do you relate the most? Which life lessons do you think we've forgotten on our top 12 list? Do you have a different opinion? Thank you for watching the video. If you'd love to learn more about the little-known facts of psychology and mindset, then just go ahead and watch more of our videos or subscribe to our Brain Talk channel. I'll see you in the next video.